Hello, it's Maureen with your 21 Days 2016 series, and it's day 11. Today we're going to talk about Facebook profiles, and that's the key to getting accepted into specific closed groups on Facebook. If you find that you request to join a group and you don't get accepted, this might be the reason why. Okay, when you sign into Facebook and you click on your name up at the top, it'll take you to your profile page, and you're able to see information about you that you've put into your profile. Well, because you see this doesn't mean everybody else can see this information. And to get into some of the closed groups on Facebook, they need to see what your affiliation is, who you work for, where you are, where you live. Some of them are geographic, and so you want to have this information available. All right, to illustrate what I mean, let's look at a profile that has nothing, no information available. So if I go to this profile, all it says is there's one mutual friend, and when I click about, there's nothing to show, no information to show. So if this person was trying to join a private real estate group, they would not be accepted. The administrator for the group doesn't have time to go search and see who this person is, so they would not be accepted. All right, so let's look at another profile. And Jan, if you're on this, your profile is good here because, see, I'm not Facebook friends with you, but I can see where you work. I can see where you live, and so I know whether you belong in a group that you try to join that might be location specific, or you work for Keller Williams in a Keller Williams group. I know that because I can see your profile even though we're not friends. Again, this profile is someone that we're not friends, that's why I can't see it. So you really can't tell if you look at a profile that you're friends with, because then that information may become available. So how do we make sure that your information is showing up? So when you're at your profile, click your name, come to your profile, go to your About page, and that's where it talks about the information that you might want to share publicly. Over here on the left, there's an overview, work and education. So in order to be accepted into specific groups that are associated with your work, you want to click work and education, come over here, and then here, your first position here, do you want that to show up? You go to options, click edit, and then go down to the bottom and says public, or it says your friends only, or only me, or custom. So if you want to be accepted into work groups, you want to click that your work is public. Make sure that's public, and then click save changes. And you go to any of the work, go here, you go any of the work places that you have listed, you do the same thing. Now when you roll over it, it says public next to it, then you know that's public. There's things that when you roll over it might not say public, it'll tell you what it is. It'll say friends only or custom or whatever it is. Then you would click and change to make sure that the public can see what that is. Also places that you've lived. You might want to make sure that where you are now is public so you can be included into local groups. I manage a group that is listings that are coming soon, and you want to make sure the people in that group are only from our area. So that might be important as well. Same thing with your contact information. If you are trying to get a referral in a real estate referral group and they can't find your phone number or your contact information, that might not be good. So you can click on contact and basic information and then roll over and see my phone number is public, but my address might be friends only. My location, neighborhood I live in might be friends only. This address is the work address. And so you can adjust that. If I click here to adjust the address, you can see it's friends, or I could say friends except acquaintances. Whatever acquaintances would be people that you kind of know. It's a group set by Facebook. People that you kind of know but that you're not close friends with. So I have that set to friends. So just come through, go to your profile, go to about, come to the side of the page and go through these things and make sure that they're set for who you expect them to be set for. As you roll over, it will say who they're set for. And then make sure that the things that you need to be accepted into groups is visible. All right, have a good day. We'll see you tomorrow.